I've been running my agency for over 2 years already, and my goal is simple: a business that doesn't need me in the day-to-day, where the hours I work for are by choice and the rest of the time I do what I actually enjoy. And here's the thing that most people get wrong. They try to automate everything before they understand what actually works in their business. Any idiot can throw an automation on top of a broken process, and that will make the mess run faster. So today I'm going to give you the exact 4-step systemization plan to make your AI agency run without you. Now let's get into it. So here's how you can eliminate yourself in 4 stages: eliminate, document, automate, and delegate. Eliminate is removing any unnecessary work before you improve anything. The biggest mistake you can do is assuming everything deserves to stay. It doesn't. Start with a time audit. For example, for 2 weeks, you track what you actually work on, and I mean this. Please download an app and track your work time. Not from memory, but actually see what you work on. For example, how long it took, how often did you do the task. And by the way, get your team doing this too. The point here isn't to optimize anything yet, it's to see where your time actually goes towards. And once it's mapped, you will see the actual pattern behind your business. Every task is either growth, for example marketing, sales, strategy, or maintenance, for example admin, chasing your team, re-explaining the same problem, fixing avoidable stuff. So before you can say, let me automate this, please understand what you're actually working towards. Ask yourself, does this even need to exist in the first place? And then try to remove what doesn't. Method 2. Document. Once you cut that dead weight that you were carrying all along, document what's left. And people overcomplicate this a lot. They picture endless SOPs nobody reads. It's not that. Documentation, it's what's in your head into somebody else's. Like your grandma handing you down some type of recipe. And the big mistake, people document how things could work potentially instead of how they actually work today. Now, if your grandma, for example, sneaks in a bit of oil, it will not be the same recipe, you see. So nail the process down yourself and then document it exactly how it is. Do it for every major process, and over time you'll have an SOP library. And that library, my friend, is the intellectual property. This is the blueprint for how your business actually runs. Without it, your team will just wing it every single day. They will not be consistent, mistakes will happen over and over again. And if you ever want to sell, no buyer touches a business that has nothing written down. Documentation is what turns a business into asset. Number 3. Automate. Only now do we automate, after 2 steps. Now you can map the process as a flow. I suggest using Obsidian for this one. For example, on a My Report, manual steps as squares, repeatable steps as circles. Take onboarding. Trigger is the client saying yes. That task is manual, then a bunch of repeatable steps. Send the contract, the invoice, and the onboarding questionnaire, set up comms channels. All of that can fire off of one onboarding form, where you just type the client's name, email, and price. And the rest generates itself, plus a follow-up message if the contract is not fulfilled. Then notify the buyer, for example, a welcome message, payment tag on the CRM. You can do this all automatable. For this, you would use Go High Level for the form, contract, payment, and follow-ups, and Zapier, Make, N8N to wire the rest. And don't let anyone tell you one tool is the tool. Like, I would say Make is the easiest to start with, but they all do the same thing. It's just preference. Just do not touch any of these if you've not documented the whole process. Now, step number 4, delegate. Last step, delegate, is where the business detaches from you. Delegation is handing over responsibility for an outcome, not just a task. You've been there. You hand off something, the instructions are clear, but it comes back messy, full of mistakes. And now you're micromanaging and convinced that your team can't meet your standards. And whether you like it or not, it's almost certainly your fault. You didn't delegate properly. I mean, you can't if you did not follow all of these steps. Only if your systems are genuinely solid and it's still not getting done. Then you've got people problem, and that's a hard conversation to have. You should hire slow, fire fast, just don't let an emotional attachment keep a bad hire. The whole point of a hire is a consistent outcome without needing your help. And the fear here is always the same: losing control. It's hard to let go of what you've built already. But delegation doesn't mean losing results. It means you review the outcome instead of doing the work. There's a learning curve, but over time, you oversee instead of do. The business run at standard while you're not there. Clients get results and problems stop flowing towards you. And that's the whole point of systematizing. So that's the 4 stages: eliminate, document, automate, and delegate. If you want to go deeper on the foundational system, the one that has to work before any of this happens, aka getting clients predictably, then watch the next video where I explain the full client acquisition system. Otherwise, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.